We were in one of the biggest Netflix shows ever.
And we're going to give you a story time of what happened and how we got in it.
Hi everyone!
Hello, we're back.
We're back, boo. And we're back with quite a boom.
Honestly, today's video, we have been keeping this little secret. You know when influencers say, oh, I've got a secret? And it's really annoying. This has been our secret.
Since January. We were in Emily in Paris. I don't even know like how to begin to like even explain this. But like, if you don't know, like Emily in Paris is our biggest dream. It was our biggest like goal ever, was to just somehow be involved in it.
I would never have even thought that would have been a possibility. We got the email through and we honestly thought it was a scam.
We did. We obviously moved to Paris in...
We moved
the
to
year
Paris.
Before we got picked for Emily in Paris, we moved to Paris, right?
So we lived there for a year.
We lived there for a year, and whilst we were there, we did so many Emily in Paris videos.
Honestly, the amount of TikToks we made about Paris, in Paris.
About Emily in Paris.
And every single time we'd use a sound, it would be Emily in Paris.
We did like the visiting Emily in Paris locations. We did like just stuff to their sounds, Emily in Paris outfits.
We had one with the rubbish bins that did really well.
Guys, that got like 14 million views. And it was dancing around bins to the Emily in Paris theme tune. So basically we were just like constantly doing Emily in Paris content because we love Emily in Paris. It's one of our favourite shows. And we'd always get compared to her in the comments like, oh, you girls are the real life Emily in Paris.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. Didn't think anything of it. I
feel like we got the email through like maybe late December because we had just come back home from Paris for
and we were like,
Christmas.
That's so typical.
And we got the email
we just moved back.
We thought that it was a scam.
We
honestly
did.
So our manager found the woman's name on LinkedIn and confirmed it's not a scam. This is like this is the actual producer of Emily in Paris messaging you.
It basically just said like, we're filming the new season of Emily in Paris, we'd love for the girls to like be in it.
We kept going back and forth. I think a couple of days before we actually found out it was happening.
Yeah, like say if we went to Paris on the Tuesday, we found out Sunday, for instance.
Yes,
like
we had to find outfits.
I've never been more stressed out with outfits because they had to be white. It was a white party and they had to be really dressy. And then also you're thinking you're on camera,
yeah.
So I didn't want like certain parts of my body out, so that was actually so stressful trying to find an outfit. It was so stressful
in such a short space of time as well. I remember running up to London and looking around Selfridges.
I couldn't find anything.
Honestly, I ended up ordering one with next day's delivery. Like
I tried to rent 8 different outfits from her and by rotation, 8, and one of them sent me it. We literally got the Eurostar there.
I think we had a night before.
A night before, yeah. And we were just like, I remember we were just sat there being like, what is life? Tomorrow we are in Emily in Paris, like we're filming with Emily in Paris.
Because you've got to think, Paris was always our dream, and then we've ended up in a show about Paris.
But even the night before, I felt we were both really anxious.
We actually went and got a bit drunk, didn't we?
Did we?
We got a bottle of wine.
And then we got home, and at 11:30 PM, we got sent the script. Oh my god, this was the most insane part, I actually think, was getting the script for Emily in Paris, and it literally said in it, Grace and Grace. We're in the script. That was probably like the most insane part, because before that we didn't know what we were actually doing. We just thought maybe we'll be in the back.
We thought it could be anything, like literally us
we were predicting, weren't we?
Yeah.
Well, because we're absolutely psychopaths, we woke up at 6:30 to go and get a croissant. Because we thought we've got to start the day right. We went and got, you know, the cookie croissant.
It's still dark and we was walking around with our croissant.
And then we had to like do our hair, makeup ourselves, get in our outfits and head to the location they'd sent us. They were here. Extras, that's us. We arrived and it was hair and makeup. But our hair and makeup was already done.
Yeah, because they told us to arrive with hair and makeup. But then I do feel like if we'd arrived with none, they would have done it for us.
Yeah, but too risky, risky. But we turned up, there was like 100... How many extras? Like 80 extras getting their hair and makeup done, and we were like, oh my god, what is going on? There was wardrobe everywhere, so we had to go in and get our hair and makeup approved by the team, and they did some touch-ups. We got these like metallic stickers stuck to our eyes, and we were like, oh my god, this is quite different.
We were like, oh,
so
I think the theme of the party was like, I don't know, like,
it was very dramatic. It was like very extra, very
monochrome?
No, monochrome. It's all black and white.
Well, yeah, they said that was the costume rules, black and white.
Yeah, we had the option actually of black and white,
but we thought
white would stand out.
What?
It does look cool.
I think it's enough.
We're getting some makeup. We're in like a little dressing room. Okay, so we've just had our makeup done. I mean, we did our makeup
literally had some stickers put on.
Because guys, the extras look incredible. Like, when I tell you they look incredible. Yeah, now we like go with all the extras have got the most incredible eye stuff going on. So now we've got this little.
We've got these.
Kind of like it's Hunger Games.
At the Capitol. That's what everyone looks like. We're in the Capitol.
So then we obviously didn't know the location of where we were actually filming. The location was Baccarat.
Baccarat, which me and Grace have had dinner at.
Baccarat's a diamond brand, and it's kind of like a museum where there's a restaurant inside, and me and Grace have been there, so it was really full circle going back, and they'd hired out the whole thing to film in.
This beautiful staircase.
Oh.
So we had to sit for ages, and they would be like, quiet on set, quiet on set.
We were like lined up with all the extras, and we could kind of see them filming upstairs, and it was just so cool. Them being like,
we could hear
action.
everybody speaking.
Yeah, we could hear Lily Collins, and we were like, oh my god, we're gonna film with her.
We're off. And we're in like a This is so crazy.
I don't know where we're going. But it's so funny because we arrived on set like, do you think like 9 a.m?
9 a.m.
And we booked a lunch because we were like, we're only going to be on
It's
set
going to be
for
a
2
snippet,
hours.
so
like,
we'll go for lunch and celebrate after.
girl.
Nice.
We left at like 11 p.m. at night. We met all the extras. They were all really nice.
The extras were lovely.
They were obviously, the directors were speaking French, so obviously we were just like, come on GCSE, come out.
Grade 4. And they also had like stunt doubles or
Yeah, stunt
body
doubles.
doubles of each of the characters. There was like a fake Emily, there was a fake
And they were so
Alfie.
nice.
They were really nice.
Alfie would suddenly walk past and everyone would be like, oh, and then Gabrielle walked past. So we saw Gabrielle, Alfie, Lily Collins, Antoine, who we'll get into that, and Luke. We saw Luke as well.
That was
we
it.
really wanted to see Sylvie.
Sylvie's like my personal favourite.
but she wasn't in our scene.
But yeah. If they feature us next year.
yeah, then
Season 5.
So we got given like these masks. And we went into like a nicer, I would say, room.
This was the room that they must have got rid of all the restaurant chairs.
Yeah.
Because this was the room we actually had dinner in a couple of years before.
Yeah.
Which is a bit weird.
It was like a nicer green room, so it just had us, Emily's stunt double, and then who walks in?
Antoine.
Antoine.
What's his real
Ooh!
name? His real name
William.
is William.
He's so nice.
He's really lovely. He is so professional. Like, he takes everything so seriously. We obviously, of course, like he's...
But I would
and
say
like
like one of the
Jackson.
nicest celebrities we've
Yeah.
ever met. Because our scene was with him, so he sat with us for like 2 hours talking
to us, because he's been in, right? This man has been in
He's an
Sex
icon.
and the City,
Gossip Girl.
and Gossip Girl, and Emily in Paris, and probably a lot more films and movies and stuff.
So we were just like, what's Sex and the City like? What's Gossip Girl like? What's Sarah Jessica Parker
So you've got to
like?
think, he's met like, those are our 3 favourite shows, and he's in all
this
of them.
whole world. So we were just like questioning him basically.
Yeah, but like interviewing him, he was probably like, these girls need to just
shut up. He was so professional because our scene, if you guys have ever watched a red carpet, it's like a glam bot.
you would know, you would have seen the Joey King glam bot.
When she goes like that, it was that. So he was like, oh, I've been studying glam bots all night. I'm thinking, we were practicing our poses with him, like what we're going to do when they do action. We were filming them to see what they look like.
It was very serious.
It was so, like, he was honestly, like, he lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
Like, in my head, of
He's
what I
really
thought,
handsome as well. Like,
Antoine
really
would be
handsome.
like, that was Antoine.
Yes, and then even behind the set, he was doing like breathing exercises.
He was just such an incredible actor. Like, you can see why he's been hired for all these major shows, because he's so nice, so professional. Just love him.
With the
Lily Collins. Lily Collins
Oh.
is the most stunning person I've ever seen.
But the thing is, my
on.
one life regret from this is not going up to Lily Collins and asking for a picture. I will forever regret it, because there was one chance at the end as she was leaving, I could have asked her for a selfie and I didn't.
You forget, Lily Collins is also a director of Emily in Paris, so a lot of the time she was watching behind the screen if she wasn't
She was
in
watching
it.
us a lot. And they were like, well done, girls. Another thing.
Yes,
She was saying,
you're
well
so
done, girls.
right.
And then, no, another thing. So obviously she was in the scene with us, right?
Maybe explain the scene a bit so that
So
this makes
anyway,
sense.
the scene was basically us doing a glam bot. So you would have seen it by now. We did the glam bot, which was like, we did the move. I don't know what move they would have added, because we did like a couple different ones.
A couple. We probably
We
reshot it like
spent
40
the
times.
whole day filming this one
Glam
little
bot
snippet.
scene.
So whatever one they used is us going like, or something with Antoine.
My mask.
And then we had to say goodbye to him, pretend to be like, so we kind of did have a bit of a
which is so
script.
funny.
So to be like, oh yeah, okay, see you later,
Bye,
bye.
Antoine.
And as we walked off, Emily walked in, so technically we are in a scene with Emily. So I walked into Lily Collins and nearly knocked her over.
Because it was like, she walked in this way, we also had to basically like cross her and not Like, it was quite hard to do.
And she was like, oh.
She's like, oh my god.
And then the directors were like, can we make sure that doesn't happen again?
She was so like lovely. She never made us feel uncomfortable. She was such a lovely good woman.
My biggest life regret is not asking her for a picture. So best believe if I'm at that premiere, I'm going up to her.
It was quite hard with the glam bot because it was like 3, 2, like you had to be really quick with
yes,
it.
and I mean, I'm not the most coordinated person in the world.
And we had masks.
We had masks which we like.
And the spray,
with the
because they were spraying this Baccarat perfume, we had to do it at the same time. It was a lot of coordination actually to think about.
Yeah.
It may not look it when you might look seamless when you guys watch it.
It was not seamless. That took
seamless.
until like 12 o'clock at night. That took from 9 AM to 12 o'clock. So God knows how long it takes them to actually shoot a series.
Oh my god.
And how much work it actually is as well.
That's actually the one thing that we could not believe is how many times they reshoot a really small scene. Because I would just be like, okay, let's move on. But no.
And I just like to think, is it something we're doing?
No, we asked the director, didn't we? Because the director was so lovely to us. He knew who we were. And we asked him, we were like, are we doing something wrong? He was like, no, you just have to reshoot it so many times.
So they've got it's like perfect.
But you know what was so interesting, right? So we filmed our scene and we're like, okay, perf. Oh, another thing that happened, Antoine wanted Instagram pictures. So we took loads of pictures of him.
We have loads of pictures.
We got pictures with him. I was like, please, can we get a picture with you, William? Like, please. And he was like, of course you can.
And there's actually one that he posted on his Instagram.
What?
That we took.
Oh, that's what you meant with that.
So we basically spent all day with him, and then we got really hungry at one point because lunch was at like 4 o'clock and we didn't eat.
We ate a croissant at 7 AM.
So while I was shooting this thing, I was like,
you were shaking, weren't
I was
you?
like shaking with hunger. I thought I was gonna faint.
Oh, Loki, yeah, this was the best part. So we all got in these vans, went back to where we like did our hair and makeup, and they had like a massive buffet. If you know us,
you know how we feel about buffets.
We love a buffet. So we had like pasta,
it was like a school dinner canteen.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we like sat and just shoved our faces, and then they were like, okay, you need to go back on set. Got back in the bus, and we were like, what are we going to be doing? Because we've shot our scene like 40 different times. We actually had to do the glam bot.
So we had to get content for the glam bot, which makes me think, is it
that's what was in the trailer?
That's yeah, but they're going to put it on the Instagram as well.
Oh, please. But that was so interesting because we were like, so basically our scene was them shooting the glam bot, and then they were like, okay, now we're actually going to do a glam bot, and we were like, where's this going to, because surely it's not going to be in the series, guys. It was put in the trailer. That's
we
why
are in the official Netflix trailer.
That's why we had to do a glam bot. It all makes sense.
And like, we didn't even, honestly, the other day we found out, like, I didn't even have a clue.
Oh, we weren't told we were in the trailer. Literally, Grace got a DM and then she texted me and she was like, we're in the trailer.
So one of you guys spotted it, which is quite clever that you actually spotted that.
Yeah. I literally was like screaming, and then we had to get on another meeting, and I was like, I can't like concentrate because I need to send this to every single person I've ever met.
The coolest experience I think we'll ever probably have.
I remember we like went home and we were so tired. We were just like, oh my god, I can't believe we've just done that. Like, we've just had like a 9-hour shoot day. Was it 9 hours, or do you think it was more? I have pictures of when we were leaving actually, because we're so dishevelled. Oh no, we left at 10 PM.
Oh no, that would have been 11.
Oh, we got a McDonald's. This was, we went in our Emily in Paris outfits. I'll insert. And we went and got a McDonald's at 10:30. We're home.
This is what we deserve, guys.
It's, what time is that? It's nearly 11. Grace has a Fanta. I've got a Coke. And then I've got a
We love French McDonald's.
I've got a sundae, a goat's cheese wrap, and wedges.
I've got, oh, that's quite fat, guys. I've got a hamburger, no, cheeseburger, filet-o-fish, and chips.
Very different, actually. I've gone for a sweet item, and I always go for wedges, and Grace always goes for chips. Also, in the French McDonald's, you get creamy deluxe sauce.
Oh my god, I got one.
Guys, we're insane. Anyway.
We're going to enjoy the McDonald's.
And we're now going to cut to a story time.
A story time about, we're going to talk you through the day, talk you through like what we saw.
But right now we need to eat. Peace out. When we are filming this, we actually haven't seen our scene.
So we don't know, I mean, if I'm honest, we had a feeling we'd be cut out. We were like, okay, is the scene even going to make it? We were like,
because it's so easy we could have been cut out of it.
And to us it just sounded so far-fetched that they would even choose us. So we were like, okay, what if they've like looked at our TikTok and be like, actually, let's not put them in it.
Yeah, we thought we would
get new influencers or something.
But if we're in the trailer,
we're definitely in it.
Please, we need to be in it. And the other thing was, they had another shoot day the next day at the same place, and we weren't in that, and we were like, oh my god.
So we were worried
another influencer coming.
Honestly, they're gonna be like, okay, this one was better.
But we're in the trailer, girls, so like, guys, the response as well from all of you is so nice. Everyone's been like, this is like exactly what you girls should be doing.
Aww.
That you deserve this. I'm just like, thank you so much for the response we've had.
This has like probably been the pinnacle moment of our career. Like
Yeah.
I literally can't think of anything we've done that's better than this.
We signed NDAs in January, so we have not told a soul.
But all our friends guessed it.
Oh,
they were like,
which-
oh, you're definitely in Emily Paris.
But how did they guess that? Because I was like, oh, I guess we're going to Paris to shoot a secret project.
I mean, it could have been anything.
Literally, they all were like, you're in Emily Paris.
I
We were like,
think-
no, we wish.
We never said no though, we sort of just...
We just said, oh, we wish.
We wish.
We wish we were in that.
That was...
Your wishes.
You're aiming a bit high with that one.
Yeah, maybe lower your expectations a little bit. But, and now all our family is like, oh my god, what the hell? I can't believe you actually did that.
We'll let you guys go, but I actually can't... I can't get over this.
It's so exciting.
I don't think I ever will.
But thanks for watching.
Do you want to write us into the script?
We'll really happily come back as a reoccurring characters
With script.
with script and
Lines.
and we would love to come back for another season and reprise
We'd love to
our
be
roles.
Emily's friends.
Is it reprise?
Reprise, that's it.
We'd love to reprise our roles as Grace and Grace and be Emily's best friend. So yeah,
If you want to write us, then please do.
we would love that.
That would make my life.
Thanks for watching, guys, and watch out for us in the season. If we're cut out, you'll never see this video anyway.
Well, you saw us in the trailer.
That's enough.
That 2 seconds is enough
That's
to,
like made
to
our
make us
day.
happy.
Bye.
Bye.